What is up, comic and pop culture fans? This is James with Mint Hunter Comics, and once in a while, a collection comes along that I can't pass up. If it's a good price, I gotta do it. So I just recently sorted pretty much everything, got it alphabetized. I still have to individually separate each of the alphabetization and each character in each book, but we got a big win here. So I'm gonna show you everything we got. Let's get into it. But I've been going through, it's about 5,000 comics, and I've pretty much got a lot of it sorted alphabetically, kind of the fluff, or the 50-cent or dollar bins, I guess you'd say. The only problem is I was putting stuff in there that I thought was 50-cent or a dollar stuff, and then I found that there were other issues from it that might complete a full run. So I actually have to re-go through there and look, because I think some of those books make a full run of some of this stuff. So unfortunately I have to kind of undo my dollar bin books. Remember, if you don't have keys, if you have consecutive books, at least see if you can put together a full mini-series, full maxi-series, full run. Random stuff here. Vision. There's the X pile, the Wolverine pile, the W pile, random Daredevil book, the P, the M pile. I'm not looking forward to sorting that one. That's over a short box high. We have a nice chunk of Immortal Hulk there. A big T pile, big S pile. Here's the Old Man Hawkeye, Old Man Wolverine, Old Man Quill. So over here is the boxes of stuff that I've already put together. I've got everything alphabetized and in numeric order. So right here we had a complete run of Spectacular Spider-Man. You'll notice it's missing issue number 1. I took that and I put that in like a bigger book spot. This is pretty sweet, and I say complete run. I think it's about 90% complete for that run. Over here, this might be the Hulk box. Let me see. Yep. So I got a good chunk of Hulk. I haven't gone through and individually looked at each book, but it goes back pretty far. Hulk 230, 235, 249, 251, 252. Ironically, when we get to the Iron Mans, is a huge chunk of Iron Man. I already have a completed collection, so that's just total bonus, total fluff. Hulk. Yeah, this goes on for quite a bit. But that's a nice run of the Hulk. An entire short box full of it. The Incredible Hulk run. Let's see, what's this one? Alright, I forget. Oh, this is the nearly complete Web of Spider-Man box. Again, it's missing issue number 1. I took that out for like a separate pile. A lot of my number 1s. But yeah, Web of Spider-Man. So I got Spectacular Spider-Man and Web of Spider-Man, both like 90% complete just from this purchase. That's crazy. This is the X-Force pile, and I believe this is not even 90%. This might actually be the actual complete 100% run. So that's definitely pretty cool. A couple annuals in there too. I believe this is just my X-Men pile. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is my X-Men, so you get a lot of number 1s, but then also, and I know this, this is the Uncanny X-Men pile. Okay, so this is all the Uncanny X-Men's, and then I have like a couple random X-Men number 1s. I should actually put that. Oh no, that is Uncanny X-Men 150. I don't know why I thought that said number 1. Here we got X-Men number 1s. And we got complete mini-series, complete maxi-series, various number 1s. Hold on one second. There we go. Dude, X-Men is tough, man. So a lot of this stuff, first of all, this collection was 99% Marvel, which is a cripple for me because I know Marvel decently, but I gotta tell you, I know DC way better. So that meant I had to look everything up individually. So that took quite some time. Yeah, here we go. Here's the 90s X-Men run. And this, once again, just like the others, it's like 90% complete. All the way back there. So I'm really happy with that. Dude, but yeah, dude, what's up with Marvel's numbering system? as a DC guy, I had to look up all this modern stuff, and they make a new volume every like 2 weeks. Dude, Spider-Man and X-Men was a nightmare looking up. I haven't even looked up the Daredevil and all the other ones yet. All this is still unsorted. I have to go through and find each volume, and there's tons of Daredevil volumes, and there's tons of Moon Knight volumes, and it's a good problem to have, but dang, it's a little daunting. Here, randomly, we got like a power pack. Nice little run there. This is my miscellaneous Spider-Man box. Let's see what we got in here. Spider-Man, City at War, 1 and 2. Spider-Man, The Life Story, etc. Some random Amazing Spider-Mans I have to look up. Here's a nice one. Amazing Spider-Man number 1. Here's a good one. First Silk. I got a bunch of Spider-Man versus Deadpool. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man. Vault of Spiders. I took issue number 1 out, found that it was pretty valuable. Edge of Spider-Verse. We're going to come back to that, by the way. Well, I'll just tell you right now. It was a full run, and yes, the first appearance of Gwen Stacy is in there. I'll show it at the end of the video. That book practically almost paid for this collection just there, because it looks like a 9/8 candidate. I'll talk about it later. Here we've got, this was interesting. This big stack right here I've got on the stairs is all reprints, True Believers, facsimiles, things like that. Let me show you like a random one. Yeah, Dazzler. These, I've never collected them on my own, but this collection had them, and I was looking them up, and some of these reprints are like $5, $10, $15. Pretty crazy, I guess. If you want to read it, and if you want to feel it with your own fingers, this is a great option to go. So that could be a stack of $5 per book. Also over here we've got a bunch of Silver Surfer. We got the Fantasy Masterpieces. Let me remove that and get to the 90s Silver Surfer run. Largely completed. I would say this was only about like 70% complete of a run. But I was pretty happy with it. 64. Yeah, see, that's the run I read a lot as a kid. I was always a DC kid, but Silver Surfer, I read a lot, man. A lot. So let's take you over here. And what I'm going to do for this video is I'm going to grab a random pile. Maybe the T's, maybe the M's. The M or the D is the most daunting pile. I'm going to separate everything, and then we'll take a look. Also, that corner up there, Amazing Spider-Man, right there, there was a nice stack of Amazing Spider-Man, and that's always a good thing to pick up. All right, and moving down here, before we get into it, I also wanted to show you this full run of the 90s Ghost Rider. That's awesome. By the way, this random box down here next to my coat, this is like the brand new titles. We're talking the last couple months. And this box I haven't opened yet. I am saving that last box to do a mystery long box live unboxing later on this week. That'll be fun. Let's get to it. Okay. Probably about an hour later, maybe half an hour later, I finished up with the D's. We got Deathlock number 1. I popped just a $3 price tag on that. Defenders, nice little run here, actually. Looks like definitely some stuff to be great to complete someone's run, but there is one of the later issues of the Defenders that you really want if you pick up a Defenders run. I think it's issue 84. This one had it, so let's find it. Yeah, I put it at 62. Other prices go for 80 or more. It is the first battle of Black Panther and Namor. As you can imagine, that is a book that got pretty big lately. Keeping it going there, I think there were a couple, or maybe one more kind of smaller key here. Oh, this one's kind of neat. Profanity issue. The editors missed the profanity in this one. There's like a little character that holds up a card, so they missed that. And then we got the Doctor Strange run. This is the first Doctor Strange run. Only 3 issues from it. Not particularly big books, but some kind of monarchies. And the stuff was decent condition too, so really good for filling someone's collection. Moving on here, we've got a probably 60% full run of the second volume of Doctor Strange, which includes one of the ones you want the most, which is number 6. First appearance of Mephisto. I wrote some notes down here. First appearance of Sarah Crowler, and that's a nice one. And this one's so nice that it might wind up in the to be submitted pile. So let me go ahead and put that in my to be submitted pile I've got going on. And let's keep it going. Moving along, I was able to find some more Doctor Strange and some Deadpool, which we'll get to in a moment. This Doctor Strange volume is a near complete run. It's issues 1 through 14, clean sweep. So I'm probably going to move that as a lot. Very nice. Priced at just around $2 a book. I thought that was a fair deal at $30. So I'll be moving all these in the new year. Death of Inhumans, I looked them up. There's no keys, not particularly valuable. This would wind up in the dollar bin. Hawkeye versus Deadpool is actually quite valuable in that this issue 0 is actually the first cameo appearance of Spider-Gwen and Jane Foster. It's like a bunch of kids dressed up for Halloween, and in the background you see those two costumes. Pretty neat, and it predates both those issues. Dazzler, those are really random issues, dollar bin all day, just to complete someone's collection. Darkhawk, that's like 50-cent bins. With Darkhawk, you want like issue 1 and 2 and like a couple others. Not, though. And Death's Head 2, the complete miniseries, and an additional cover for number 1. So that's a complete lot. I could probably move that as a miniseries. So I popped $7 on there. They're all very nice. I did get the Domino run, but it was not complete. So what I did is I priced the ones that were small keys, and the rest are going to go in the dollar bins. Move along here. We got only one run from Defenders, only one from Darkhawk. Deadpool Assassin, that's all going to wind up in the dollar bin. Art of War, apparently that has some value, so put $5 on that. Complete run of Deadpool versus Punisher, complete run of Deadpool versus X-Force, complete run of Deadpool Dracula's Gauntlet. That actually, I looked online and they sell for like $35, $40 for a complete run, so I put $25 on there to be nice. Then I got 2 Deadpool runs, and I couldn't find keys out of them. Maybe it's because that one's missing number 1, but I just don't know enough about it. That'll wind up in the dollar bins. And then we got a completed Deathlock Special miniseries, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I put those and bundled them together. And then this is a near complete run, near complete run of Deathlock. So that's definitely a win. And that, my friends, was just the D's. So with each letter, I've got to do the exact same thing. So I've got to do the same thing for all these piles. A, B, C, D, all the way down to Z. Although I don't think there were any. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention this. Nearly half of a short box full of just Scotty Young covers. Which, by the way, if you know these, Scotty Young covers go from anywhere between $5 and like $20. So this could also be a stack of, could be $10 a pop right there. That's a win. But luckily, I've got it at least alphabetized. I just have to break everything down even further like I just did with all the D's. So anyway, it's part of the fun. Let's finish off the video with some of the better keys I found. Keep in mind that some of the best stuff was completed runs, completed miniseries, so that's not going to be in this next part. For instance, I found a full, near mint, maybe even minty looking set of Infinity War, or Infinity Gauntlet, so that's not even going to be in this next segment. Nice little pile, you'll see. Oh, and that's without even checking out this final long box, which I believe is going to be the letter A. So hopefully there's more Amazing Spider-Man. We will see. That'll be a different video this week, so stay tuned to that. Okay, so this is not everything, but just to give you a glimpse of the good stuff that was in here, we've got a full run of extraordinarily high-grade Venom Lethal Protector 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very nice. I showcased this when I was going over the D's. First appearance of Mephisto and Sarah Crowler, whatever. Sweet. And we got a Black Bolt #1 classic cover here. Very nice. I might submit this one to CGC or to CBCS. Reason being is it could actually maybe get a 9.8, maybe 9.6. But do you see that? That's a newsstand. And I got to tell you, for 1993, that is absolutely adding more value to that already big book. Which is the first time he goes by the name War Machine. Big key there. This is, ooh, you know what? I think I forget off the top of my head, but I think it's something with either the Time Variance Authority or something with the Darkhold. You guys can let me know in the comments below. Hey, baby. Same thing with this one. A couple of the West Coast Avengers, I kind of forget what they are. I looked them up like 3 times, but my brain can't retain it. But that's a nice little key there. I know this one. First appearance of Omega Red. Very nice. Might submit that one too. Might submit this one as well. First appearance of Onslaught. Okay. Here's the cover. Everyone wishes was the first appearance of Mr. Sinister. This is the first cover appearance of Mr. Sinister, and I believe his second appearance. First appearance of Ultima, She-Hulk, Savage She-Hulk #9. Very nice. Couple of the more expensive, more collectible what-ifs that you'll see in here. Frank Miller Classic Werewolf by Night cover and crossover, and I think this issue got some attention for something. I forget. Another bigger what-if book. First Spidey meeting She-Hulk. Marvel Team Up 107. One of 2 Infinity Gauntlets. This is another one that could get graded. First appearance of Mother Superior and first Black Crow. Very nice book right there. Unfortunately, there's 1 spine tick. This one has no spine tick, so I might send this one. Captain America 354, first full and cover appearance of John Walker as a U.S. agent. I think that West Coast Avengers book was the first cameo. This is the first appearance of Mr. E and the Shadow Verse. This book got a little hot for a little while. This is the first appearance of the second Captain Universe, or third, I can't remember. Oh, third. It says it right there. Eternals 18, first appearance of Xiron, the Tester, and Tiamat, the Communicator. There's a nice one here from the Doctor Strange. First meeting with Brother Voodoo, and first Morgana Blessing. Okay, here's one of the more recent Captain America keys. First team appearance of the Daughters of Liberty. Here's a book that always perplexes me. This is like a $20, $25 book, 30 at the peak. First appearance of Tombstone. I've never understood why it's so low. Very nice copy of Web of Spider-Man. Peach, stop eating my socks. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. True Believers, Wolverine. Could have been worth only like $3, but signed by Rubenstein. Very nice. Wolverine #1. I might submit this to CGC. It's a nice one. Wolverine 2. First of all, it was like a full run. So I got the whole run of Wolverine. But these are some of the better ones that you might want to get graded. Especially this one, since they just made a custom label for it. Jim Lee cover there. Here's my little run of Spectacular Spider-Man, White Tiger. First Hitman, first Cameo Hitman, first Lightmaster. Issue #1, pretty sharp too. Got a couple spine ticks, but pretty sharp. Here's my Secret Wars. And 7, first full Spider-Woman. 6, first cameo of Julia Carpenter. I might get that one graded. First appearance of Volcana and Titania. A couple Moon Knight keys down here. There's a nice one. First Midnight Man. First Morpheus. All right, and then here's the pile of guaranteed books that I will be sending out. These are books that I am actually fairly confident might get the 9.8. First team appearance of X-Static. That's a nice one. That's like a $30 book. I don't know what the slab data does, but Exiles 3, man. First full Peggy as Cap. You don't see that one too much. Nobody really picked that one up. I do have these two. Both of those are going out. I know that the price dropped on them significantly, but I'll still be doing it. Spider-Geddon, sure, why not? It's perfect looking. First Penny Parker, sure, why not? It looks perfect. Vault of Spiders, I think that's the first Spider-Punk? No, first Savage Spider-Man, Spider-Bite, bunch of Spider-Man stuff. This one, why not? It looks like a perfect book, so RoboCop movie adaptation. Of all the Wolverines, this one was perfect. This one actually could get the 9.8, so I will definitely be doing that. My Secret Wars, number 8. I don't know, I keep, every time I pick this up, I've had like 5 run-ins where they're like teetering around a 9.4. This one's another one of them, but I mean, it could be even higher. I'm going to try. I'm going to see if it can get a 9.8. Same with this one. First, this one practically pays for, but these 2 books pay for this collection, okay? First appearance of Spider-Gwen, first print, definitely going out to CGC, although I might not even pre-screen because I'd be happy with a 9.4 or 9.6 on that. First cameo of Spider-Gwen, very nice. And topping it off with a crystal clean copy of the first White Vision. That is only a fraction of the goodies. Like I said, there's lots of other good keys that I just didn't want to separate because there were full runs. So this was a massive win. Get out there. There's awesome deals to be had. Keep the flea market and the yard sale strong, and keep on hunting.